this. Let's do this.
Play ball! It's time for Dodger baseball.
It is, isn't it? And you know what? I got to wear it because we're still in the middle of this homestand. Got to wear the lucky tie today, baby. Got to represent. All right. Hey, everybody, I'm Randy Timmons. You know who you are. Come on in, pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. This is the best, the first, and the only video podcast by fans, for fans of your Los Angeles Dodgers. And we got a lot to talk about. We got 8 home runs to play today. 8? Wow. It's going to be wild. Let's see. Over the weekend, well, we'll get into him in a minute. Let's do that later. Over the weekend, we did some bang-ups here. We did a bang-up job on the Braves. We swept them out of town. In fact, I said we swept them out of town. Yeah, still using the crappy mic and the headphones for speakers. I like that. Let's see. Friday, Kenta Maeda pitched the Dodgers to a 4-2 win over the Bravos, but that wasn't the story. Corey Seager hit not 1, not 2, 3 home runs. Are you kidding me? Corey Seager with 3 home runs? Yeah, better believe it, baby. And he wasn't done on this weekend. Saturday, Clayton Kershaw, only the National League pitcher of the month for May, started June by battling through 6 shutout innings and scoring a run as the Dodgers blanked the Braves 4-0. Kershaw allowed 3 hits, struck out a season-low 4, walked 1. Gee, how did that happen? And was called for a balk. I think that was his 3rd balk. And hit the opposing pitcher. That's not good. Emergency starter Bud Norris, by the way, was the guy who got hit with a pitch for the first time in his career. But the Dodgers ace also raised his record to 8-1. And the final score on that one, I believe, was 4-2. Way to go, Kersh. And then on Sunday, if that wasn't enough, 2 home runs from Corey Seager, again. 1 each from Kike Hernandez and Yasmani Grandal. We'll hear them all in just a few minutes. Kita wave offense of the Dodgers rode to a 12-6 victory over the Bravos and their 3rd series sweep of the season. Every starter from the Dodgers had a hit in that game yesterday, including pitcher Scott Kazmir, who recorded the first multi-hit game of his career. Need I say more? Let's go. Let's hear. First of all, let's hear all those 3 home runs by Corey. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go back. Let's hear a home run by Trace Thompson hit in that game on Friday night. All right. Here's Trace Thompson.
Fastball hit to right center and deep. Back goes Inciarte at the wall. It's gone. Trace Thompson hits it out to tie it up.
All right. Let's hear the 3 blasts in a row. Just 1, 2, 3 from Corey Seager. And I guess there's a couple of different renditions of each one, so we'll check them all out. Here's 3 home runs by Corey Seager on Friday night.
Corey Seager will lead off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And there's a drive to right field going back onto this Markakis and watches it go out.
He leads the Dodgers in home runs with 10, and now he leads them with 29 runs batted in. And Seager with a fly ball well hit to right center field. That one's on its way, and that one's gone.
From up here, this looks like an off-speed pitch, and Seager is strong enough to drive it into the pavilion, almost straight away center. High slicing fly ball down the left field line. It's carrying, and it's gone in the stands. Home run for Seager, his 3rd of the night. Wow. And the crowd asking for a curtain call. And he'll take a quick one.
The 1-1. Fly ball well hit to left field. On its way at the wall and gone. A 3-run home run night for Corey Seager. He is the first Dodger rookie to hit 3 home runs in a game since Don Demeter against the Giants in 1959. And the Dodgers lead the Braves 4-2.
And you know what's interesting? My brother and I would love the Don Demeter. I'm sure he's not here, but I'm sure he loved the Don Demeter reference because, hey, we remember Don Demeter. We got his baseball card, man. All right. Also, as I mentioned, there were 4 home runs hit in yesterday's game. 2 from Corey Seager and 2 from Kike Hernandez and Yasmani Grandal. Let's hear all 4 of those in a row, shall we? Let's go back to the boys for the call here.
Right in hitter swings and drives one to center and deep. Smith going back to the track at the wall. Can't get it. Home run. So the Dodgers gave up 2 in the first inning, came back with their own 2 to tie, and immediately go out in front. Peterson taking his lead. And there's a high fly ball to deep right field. Back goes Markakis at the track, at the scoreboard. Gone. 3-run home run. Dodgers lead 7-2. The count was 3-1, and he grooved a fastball at the knees for a 3-run home run for Grandal. It's a 4-run inning. The Dodgers lead 7-2. Seager, a high fly ball to left center, carrying deep to the wall as Smith is gone. So Corey Seager will get another reception committee. Seager, after hitting 3 home runs in game 1, and he hits it out. Corey is 2 for 4. And a high fly ball to right field. Markakis going back. Seager has hit another. Corey Seager has hit 5 home runs in the 3-game series against Atlanta. 5.
You know, all you can do is smile when you hear that, because we haven't had a barrage of home runs like this over a weekend in a long time, so it was really great to hear it. Great to see it as well, if you could see it. And as I said, we're just on fire right now. Of course, they're beating the teams they should be beating. You got to beat the team that's, in the cellar. And the Braves are not doing well this year, so the Dodgers had to take care of them. I mean, wouldn't you feel unfulfilled if they only won 2 of the 3 against those guys? I kind of knew it would be a sweep, and I'm glad they did it, because if they didn't do it, that would have sucked. All right. Injury report and moves. As I'm about to say at the beginning, this is sort of a do you care, but I'll throw it in anyway. Carl Crawford was finally DFA'd.
Do you care?
Not really. The team, although I do care, the team owes him about $35 million between now and next year, so that's the big contract he signed in 2012. $35 million every year and a half, whatever. Anyway, he's gone, and I'm sure he'll find either work somewhere or he'll just hang it up and collect his $35 million. I don't know. Also on the deal, Andre Ethier, he's on the deal with a broken right foot. He's progressing, but he's not ready for the team to decide on what he's going to do for a rehab assignment yet. So he's still not going to be there. Hey, will we see this guy before July? I don't know. Do we need him? Well, we could. It's never too early to get all your guys back to start making a push, because we're still several games back in the standings. You want to have the guys neck and neck for July, and then blast off after that. You don't want to peak too early, but at the same time, you don't want to fall too far back. And I was getting a little concerned there when we were like 5.5 games back. You can't be doing that, because when you do that, you start getting into trouble. If you lose a few more, and the Giants win a few more, and then you find yourself 6 and 7 games back, then it becomes really tough to come back unless they have a really bad drought and we go crazy at the end. So we want to stay neck and neck with those fellas. All right, let's do some fun stuff. We need some more, as if you needed more after hearing all the home runs. Wow. All right, some shout-outs. Oh, no, let's do some all-star balloting. I've voted about 25 times now. You're allowed 35. Then if you clean out the cookies, you can vote another zillion times. Gonzo is still running third amongst first basemen. Get out there and vote him in, guys. We need a Dodger rep, don't we? Come on. Shout-outs. We got some shout-outs for you. Let's get the shout-out machine ready. Who's on the shout-out list here? We got some special ones, too. All right, let's see. Shout-outs for Karen, Bobby, Aaron, Roger, Larry, N., Chaz, and my friend Real Don J. of the Bay Area Dodgers. All right. And by the way, Don J., the Real Don J., he's also a member of Randy's LA Air Check Club. You know who you are, Don. Good to see you up there, buddy. Good to see you representing whenever you're around town. Wear all that Dodger blue up in the Bay Area. And a special shout-out for a young gentleman in my family today. Just this afternoon, he made the digital edition online, not the digital edition, but the online edition of the Ventura County Star. On the front page, a shout-out to Mr. Chase Tibbins for being acknowledged in the paper for his 10 years in Newbury Park Pony League baseball. There he is holding his bat. He's got a broken arm right now, broken hand. There he is. And he's been in the VIP team, the Vipers. There's his Coach Todd. Coach Todd. How you doing, Coach Todd? Shout out for Coach Todd. And he's been in the Vipers now for actually 12 years, but they didn't know, they weren't acknowledging our special team 2 years ago. And last year, they thought it was 10, and they forgot. So he got the 10-year award this year. It's been 12 years for him. But anyway, shout out to Chase, because he's on the Newbury Park Pony League Baseball's Vipers team, the VIPs. special needs kids. So way to go, Chase. All right, what else we got going on here? More fun stuff. Yes, we do. Stats of the day. Well, there should be some stats, all those home runs that Corey Seager was hitting over the weekend. Okay, we mentioned on Friday that he hit 3 home runs, Corey Seager did, in that 4-2 win over the Braves Friday night. There's a couple of stats for that. In doing so, Seager became the first rookie shortstop in Major League history to homer 3 times in a game. Did you know that? No other rookie shortstop in Major League history has ever hit 3 in a game. There it is. He's also the first Dodger rookie at any position to hit 3 home runs in one game. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get into this date in Dodger history. I got a couple of them for you. June 6th, 1957. And this is kind of a funny one. And who else did it happen to but the Brooklyn Dodgers? In 1957, on this date, after an 86-minute delay, the first fog-out in Major League history occurred at Ebbets Field when the umpires called off the Dodgers game against the Cubs due to extremely poor visibility. Brooklyn has a 1-0 lead when the game is postponed with 1 out in the bottom of the second inning, but they called it anyway. And for those of you who are laughing, I got news for you. I'm not laughing too hard at this because I remember playing in the industrial leagues in Commerce in the 80s, and we had some fog. First, it started off about 3 feet off the ground, then 4 or 5. Pretty soon, you lost grounders, then you lost line drives, then you lost everything. You couldn't see a thing. So there's no laughing too hard about fog outs. It can be very dangerous, particularly if you're playing hardball, because come right at you, or you lose grounders and can eat you up and hit you in the face. So don't want to be playing in the fog. So I got to tip my hat to those guys in Brooklyn in 1957 on this date. Also on this date, June 6th, not going back too far, for all you numerologists, this is the numerologist special right here. June 6th, 2006. You know how we got 6616 this year? Well, in 6606, on the 6th day of the 6th month of the 6th year of the century, the Dodgers scored 6 runs in the 6th inning during the 6th game of a homestand, beating the Mets. No 6 involved. They beat the Mets 8-5. But they did it. Isn't that? I'll say it one more time. On the 6th day of the 6th month of the 6th year of the century, the Dodgers scored 6 runs in the 6th inning during the 6th game of the homestand, beating the Mets 8-5. I think Daffy Duck should know. The 6th game of the No, we won't do that. All right. Okay, what else we got here? Let's get you out to the ballpark before anything else happens. We got a weekday series with the Rocks coming up here. Colorado's in town for a 7-10 tonight, June 6th at 7:10. They're sending their right-hander Tyler Chatwood. He's 6-4 with a 2.99 ERA. He's going against our righty Mike Bolsinger. He's 1-2 with a 4.20 ERA, but Mike Bolsinger is a better pitcher than that. So let's get some good innings out of Mike and blow down these Colorado Rockies. They're not that good, okay, guys? Let's pull another broom job like we did with the Braves. We deserve. How would you like to do a sweep job, a broom job on the entire homestand? I'd go for that. All right, Tuesday, June 7th at 7:10. Colorado's sending out their righty Eddie Butler. He's 2-3 with a 5.65 ERA. I think he's one of their better guys, believe it or not. Against our left-hander, who's not done well yet, but he's due. I'm telling you, he's due. Left-hander Julio Urias. He's 0-1 with a 9.39 ERA. Come on, Julio, pick it up. Let the guys back you up behind you. Maybe a couple more home runs from Corey and company and Trace. And we'll blow out the Rockies, make you feel a little better, give you a little confidence there, Julio. I know you need it. Actually, this kid's been poised so well on the mound. I'm very surprised that he hasn't had a breakdown or anything. The guy is a pro at 19, okay? He knows what's going on. Very polished. He just needs to get his stuff working, all right? And then Wednesday, we'll be back probably on Wednesday to talk to you about this one before this game. Left-hander Chris Russin is going on Wednesday for the Rockies. He's 1-4 with a 4.62 ERA. Up against our righty Kenta Maeda, 5-3 with a 2.84 ERA. ERA's looking a little better, Kenta. 2.84, I'll take it. And I think we should blow these guys out. I'm guessing at the very worst, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. They can't lose 2 of these games. They've got to win 2 or 3. I'm hoping 3. You're hoping 3. We're all hoping 3. I'd love to see a complete sweep job, a complete broom job of this homestand. All right, that's going to do it for this edition of Let's Talk Dodgers. We had enough home runs, but we need some more. You got to hit home runs against the bad teams, and we've been doing that. So anyway, we'll be back on Wednesday. So come on back, pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and Let's Talk Dodgers on Wednesday, everybody. Tell all your friends, Let's Talk Dodgers.
Play ball! It's time for Dodger baseball.
Sweep the Rocks. Bye, everybody. Have a great week. We'll see you Wednesday. Bye-bye.